I love Clooless Reacts, bro. I love Clooless Reacts.
Clooless Reacts. Hey, what's up, Clooless
Oh,
Reacts?
Clooless Reacts. Hey, how's it going?
How you doing, bro?
Today, we are watching, does the CIA make people disappear?
Yep.
Easy answer, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
But we have this guy here.
I am
Probably.
very curious
Oh, yeah, without a doubt.
what like an old ex-CIA member will reveal.
Yeah, CIA spy reveals.
I said this before, like we started, but like,
That's
is
a
this
problem.
guy legit?
I think he's a whistleblower. Is like the proper terminology.
No, but like,
John,
how is he not dead?
That's
don't
what
know.
I'm saying.
Like, I feel like if he starts revealing this stuff, CIA is gonna be like, "Hey, kill that guy."
I think the CIA wants some people to know some things.
But why?
To know what they're capable of.
I guess that's kind of fair.
Like, this is like a message, like, hey, man, don't mess with us.
What does
know what
whistleblower mean?
You're like a rat.
Yeah.
See, like,
Like
but that's
you're
what I'm
like
saying.
an informant. Not like a rat, but you're like
Well, the
spilling
thing is,
information about, like,
He's not
yeah, it
saying
spills out.
specifics of
He's
like,
not saying, like,
who,
what's does
Yeah.
what,
where.
but, like, this does happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, so.
That's fair. But like, and like, we can't. But you can't really confirm like if he was actually
Nope.
work for the
You're
CIA.
just, we're just listening
But
to his stories.
I believe him.
I'm here to hypothesize, bro.
With, like, how not. I've seen so many videos, like I showed you, bro, about this guy. Like, this dude.
But you can
See,
just
but
make
it's
shit
funnier
up.
when it's in like slow motion.
It is funnier. But, like, this dude is so nonchalant, and, like, the way he says things, it makes me believe that he was there, bro. Like, he's
So-
done these things.
So is this meant to be like a video of a bunch of questions for him?
Yes.
yeah,
think so,
ask
yeah.
him, like, what
Hey.
happens
They're
in the
asking him
CIA.
All right,
Yeah.
shit, let's get it going.
Let's
fun.
get it.
Bye, BBL, though.
Bobby,
Hey,
yo, you
Turn
go
up,
Clue.
use code Clue.
Or
Here
the
we go.
CIA will get
Disappeared.
you.
Or the CIA,
you'll
yeah, or we'll
disappear.
place a hit on you.
We know this guy.
Let's get it.
Legally, that's not true.
Not true at all.
CIA listened through our phones and laptop cameras. Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't mean to
Yo.
pause that.
Duh.
Yo, all the gooning.
Duh.
They know.
They know.
They know.
Oh yeah,
Duh.
they watch.
Powered my shit
Did
off.
y'all not know
Just
that?
power your shit off.
Powered my shit off.
That's
Dude,
why.
doesn't matter. We got that. We have that. We have everything.
Bro,
the lights,
everything's already watching
The
you,
light
bro.
bulbs.
Oh.
The fridge is listening to
They
you.
can't.
That's why
The
fridge is listening.
They can't listen to the
fridge.
fridge,
That's
bro.
why I cover my camera whenever I'm not using it.
Yeah.
If I'm like using it for a stream or something like that, I'm like, bro, whatever.
I
you
do be
can
having
see me
those
already.
thoughts where I'm just there. I'm just like,
I always cover
is
it.
someone watching me? So I
It's
just move it to the side.
Extremely possible.
Yeah.
Well, no, he said it is.
He said, yeah.
Bro, holy goonie
Yes.
cam.
I hate to say it. They can take over.
Well, I don't think. I
Here's the
think they
issue. They're not
intentionally need to be
always-
watching it.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
can.
They
do
can.
it.
They have the
Oh,
option
yeah.
to be there, but if you're not like on their list, why
Yeah.
waste the effort and
That's
resources
what I'm saying.
to
What's
do
the
it?
random
Yeah.
CIA guy doing on my phone?
Exactly.
See, exactly.
It's
We
always
all have our
the
own
agent.
agent.
Unless you've like
Everyone
evaded
has their own
taxes and
agent.
whatnot.
Yeah,
exactly.
8 billion people.
8 billion
Yeah.
people have 8 billion agents.
Dang.
your
Watching.
smart television
What?
and turn the speaker into a microphone so that they can listen to what's being said in the room even when the TV is turned off.
Yeah.
Our TV right now.
Isn't that
Yeah.
fucked up?
It's crazy.
What
I mean, I believe it though.
I believe it too, 100%.
Yeah. See, he seems believable.
They need
bro.
to know shit.
Well, I don't give a fuck. I'm not giving up Crunchyroll. I'll be honest.
Oh yeah, no, hell no.
What are they gonna hear?
I mean, what are you hiding?
Yeah,
Exactly.
You know?
What
Why are you
hiding?
so
What,
worried?
what are
Grizzy?
you
Why are you
worried that
worried?
the CIA
Is it the eight?
know?
Is it the 8 bodies in your
I
basement?
wasn't even. How'd you know about that?
The TV just heard that.
TV.
Damn, I might have just outed you.
The
honesty box.
It's the honesty box.
Dude,
He's gotta
just
be
bring
honest.
this to the CIA guys. Well, they'll be honest.
Yeah. It's like Wonder Woman's will.
Hello, I'm John Kiriakou. I'm a former CIA
Kiriakou.
counterterrorism officer and former senior investigator for the U.S. Senate Committee on Foreign Relations, and I'm here today to answer questions
He said a lot
from
of
the
big words,
honesty
I believe
box.
I'm telling you,
A
bro.
lot of big
like,
words, I
It's a
believe.
lot of big words. I believe.
Just listen to him and look in his eyes.
You can
Those
tell-
are dead
You can
eyes.
tell based off his posture.
His
Right.
posture, his
He just-
demeanor,
He sits up straight. He was in the CIA.
He
without a
gotta
doubt,
be, yeah.
easily. Bro, the way they recruit CIA members is insane, by the way. There was like a professor. He wasn't a professor. He worked for the CIA, but he came to him and was like, yo, do you want to work for the CIA? And he said, sure.
So it's just word of mouth.
Sure, yeah.
There's
Oh.
no
That's
way.
how you get hired
That-
by the CIA.
That was a story.
He's got,
he
he's got
said
know
that
a guy
story.
who knows a guy.
He's got no
Literally,
guy.
yeah.
That's
crazy.
insane.
The black box.
The first one is, what did the CIA actually do? There are several answers to that question. What the CIA is supposed to do, what it is legally tasked with doing, is very simply to recruit spies, to steal secrets, and then to analyze those secrets to give the president and other senior policymakers the best information with which they can make policy. Now, in real life, it's not that simple. The CIA does whatever the president tells it to do. That could be to overthrow foreign governments.
Cool.
It could be to implement covert action programs,
God.
to influence the foreign media, to even kill people. It just depends on who the president is and what policy he wants to implement.
Okay, so it depends on the president, though.
So what's the CIA doing right now?
Yeah,
Oh,
exactly.
I don't
That's
even
got
wanna
me
fucking
concerned.
know.
That's got me heavily concerned, bro.
What's it doing right now, man?
I don't even want to know.
Maybe we should turn off the TV.
Well, at least John's out of it. John's
John?
no longer a part of it. Yeah,
John who?
that
Yeah,
guy.
this guy.
He's
I
John.
thought you were talking about cryons.
John.
At least
John's
John's
gaming?
out of the
John
government.
got out of the CIA.
At least John's not a
man.
part of
What
it
the
anymore.
fuck
At
was
least
John
isn't president
doing?
anymore.
John's free.
I knew he was a government spy.
I
all
trust you,
along.
John. You're okay, bro.
Wait, what if one of us is a spy?
That'd be so funny.
You never
Who is
know.
the most likely to be? Papa.
You.
Me?
I think you, yeah.
Why?
You have a lot of psychotic traits.
That's what he said too.
That's what they
What?
look for, though.
When did I say
you
that?
I
said I'd be
swear.
most likely to be
Dude.
a murderer.
Yes, bro. But that's what they look
I did
for.
say that. I did
They
say that.
ask people like, "Yo, if this scenario happens, how do you handle it?" And like, if they give the most psychotic answer, they're like, "You're hired."
Bro, what?
Swear.
To be fair, you do got to be like mentally fucked
You
up.
gotta
to
be
harm
mentally
other
deranged to
humans.
make like
To harm
these
other
hard
humans in
decisions.
general.
Yeah.
Well,
want-
that too.
Yeah.
Hit my email up. Pezzy business.
Busy business. Hey,
Hey,
CIA
busy.
here.
CIA here.
CIA.
We saw you on Clooless Reacts.
You
Would you
fuck
like
with
a job?
waterboarding?
You're looking for a job,
Do you
huh?
fuck with
Fuck
waterboarding?
with waterboarding?
Enhanced interrogation.
What skills make a good agent?
Oh.
You might be
Here, I think this is watch.
surprised by the answer, actually. The CIA, when it recruits
telling
spies,
you.
when it recruits operations officers, doesn't necessarily look for the big buff guy who works out,
GG.
every day or 6 days a week.
This is exactly
They
where I
look
heard
for
it from.
people who have sociopathic tendencies,
I got both.
not sociopaths. Sociopaths are impossible to
Dude.
control because they have no
You could work there.
Thanks.
You could.
So you're just saying I have sociopathic tendencies?
Hello?
Give me Finn.
What name a
Did
sociopathic
you
tendency
just
that I
see
have?
how what just happened now? He went.
Is he talking about
Exhibit
me?
A.
Me, little old me.
Little me.
Sociopathic is much different than psychopath.
Yeah.
Yeah.
graph exam, but they won't take orders. People who have sociopathic tendencies do
what?
react to a polygraph. They do experience regret or remorse. They will respond to directives and orders. I'll give you an example.
Thank you.
When
I
I
needed
first
this.
was recruited by the CIA, I was asked in a group of new hires what we would do if we got a cable from CIA headquarters ordering us to collect information on the Indonesian economy. You recruit the Indonesian economic secretary, you make him your best friend, you spend money on him, your wives become friends, you vacation together, but you
My
learn
fault. Yo, this is about to take a turn. Get ready.
But you learn
that
what?
he is just not recruitable. So what do? Well, one of my colleagues said, you double down, work the case another 6 months, and hope for the best. A second colleague said, maybe you work it through your wives, maybe your wife can convince his wife to give you the information. I raised my hand and I said, you break into the Indonesian embassy and you steal it.
Yo.
And the instructor said, that's exactly what you do. That's a sociopathic.
You're hired.
You're
You're hired. Isn't that
break in,
crazy?
steal shit. You're hired.
That's how he got hired.
Well, no, that wasn't
like
how.
the
But
answer
like,
to the question?
yeah.
That's crazy, dude.
Isn't that insane?
If this guy's legit, that is some crazy shit.
is
No, on God.
That is the right answer. You get in there and you steal it.
You break in there.
Yeah, well,
Take
I
it.
tried the right way.
Yeah,
By
gotta get
any
the job
means
done.
necessary, get it done.
Literally.
tendency. What's the coolest piece of spy tech you ever got to use? You know, there's kind of a dirty little secret about spy tech.
Why does he say that
And
with a
it is
smile?
that 95% of it is purchased from Amazon.com.
That's
Bro, what?
We're on to you, Jeff.
bullshit.
This is crazy, bro.
All right, tell me what it is, though. Tell me what it is,
Seriously.
though.
Because it is cheaper and it is quicker just to go online and buy it and then use it operationally than it is to invent it from scratch.
Damn,
The
y'all got
coolest
any,
piece
like,
of spy
secret
tech that
tech?
I ever used.
Yeah,
Wouldn't
like
that be
some sort of like
tracing it?
X-ray glasses.
yeah, like
Yeah.
I was
Like you tell me your pencil's not a gun? Like
do the X-ray glasses that are like $20 on Amazon actually work?
Holy
Dude,
fuck.
wait.
The
Oh my
CIA
God.
uses them.
Everything that seems like out of the norm on Amazon, bro.
They're like,
It's
nah.
it
meant
might
to
be
be
real.
Oh my God,
CIA
it's like the
gear.
black market, but in plain sight.
Dude.
Whoa!
Hold on now.
You think there's like another like domain
hide.
within Amazon
Oh,
The
specifically
Amazon
for
black
them?
market.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
Amazon.com/black market.
Oh my god.
used. was it was a leather briefcase. I just went into the local marketplace in
briefcase.
Pakistan and bought it. I think it cost the equivalent of like $10. And over the course of 3 days, one of our technical officers pulled the threads out of it, installed a wire all the way around the briefcase, which could act as a listening device, and then packed the area around the wire with these little teeny tiny batteries that I had never seen before. And then he sewed the whole thing close again. So I walked into a meeting with my little briefcase. The bad guy took the briefcase from me, opened it up, looked through it. It didn't have anything in it because it was all sewn into the lining. And we sat there and had the meeting while my colleagues half a mile away were able to listen to the entire thing.
Holy
It
fucking
took them
James
what,
Bond.
3
James
days?
Bond.
That is
That's
probably
some spy movie
He
shit.
said that the question was, "What's the coolest piece of tech you've ever used?" That is the safest answer he could have given.
Oh,
Yeah.
easily.
Just
that
a
is
listening device.
easily.
Oh,
That's
what's
it?
oh, cool! You got a briefcase with a microphone in it. Cool. That's not the coolest thing he's ever used.
Yeah.
The next
he
thing's
just
like a
couldn't
bomb.
say the other shit.
It would be a bomb.
Yeah.
A briefcase with a bomb.
1000%.
Bomb.
An IED strapped to a fucking toy
1000%.
car.
He
Yeah,
could not
it
say the
probably
other shit.
was the briefcase, but he was like, "Oh, let's talk about the safer one."
Yeah,
what's the
exactly.
safer option here?
Because I'm telling you, if he revealed like the most insane shit,
He'll be giving
he'd
away
be killed.
secrets.
Or
This is
yes,
like, this is like
giving
a
away
common like thing that you would expect.
Exactly. Oh, what's the coolest thing? Oh, it's a $10 briefcase with a microphone.
With
in
a
it.
little
Shut
microphone.
up. No,
Yeah,
it's not.
yeah, no.
There's got to be
They
some
got these
cooler
tiny
shit.
Actually,
batteries
a
in it.
blue
Yeah.
Yeti shoved in a fucking.
Yeah, a blue Yeti shoved in it.
You ever heard of a lightsaber?
They have a ray gun. They must have a ray gun.
I think they got like X-ray glasses.
Something like crazy.
I think they have
an,
some
an
crazy
evaporator or evaporator.
Okay,
An
yeah,
evaporator.
Doofenshmirtz.
Adams
Yeah, Doofenshmirtz.
demolished
An
it.
evaporator or
They have a
9000.
Doofenshmirtz that works there for
Oh
sure.
my god.
Does the CIA listen through our phones and
we heard
laptop
this is still the
cameras?
scariest
Yes.
shit.
I hate to say it. There was a dramatic leak
dramatic
in
leak?
2017
I remember
that the
this.
CIA came to call the Vault 7 disclosures. Gigabytes worth of documents leaked by
Lizard
a
Squad.
CIA technology engineer.
Lizard Squad.
What he told us was that the CIA can intercept anything from anyone, number one. Number two, they can remotely take control of your car through the car.
Bullshit.
How the fuck?
Bull-
Well,
that
nowadays I don't think so.
No,
Teslas and
well,
whatnot.
Fucking. What are you talking about? That'd
A
be the
Tesla?
easiest thing to take control of.
Yeah, I know.
Uh,
that's what he's
Tesla-
saying.
All electric.
But like, doesn't Tesla self-drive? He's saying that he can take over someone's car and drive it. I feel
Yeah.
that'd be easy to tap into. Yeah,
That's the easiest to happen to a Tesla now.
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Oh, I
Yeah,
thought you were saying that
that's
it's
what he's
harder to
saying.
do it now.
No, I'm saying
my
that it's
fault.
easier to do now.
Oh, my fault.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I feel like
mean,
Yeah.
older cars would be like, how the
Older
fuck
cars
are you
impossible.
doing
Yeah,
that?
that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying.
There's
How
not
is
even
that even
technology.
possible to do that
Yeah,
with an
the-
older car? There's no fucking way.
And he's revealing this. So, shit, I'm about to test it, bro. Like, if this is real, I'm
Just
gonna let
sit
go
in
of
your
the
car.
let go of the
They'd be
steering
like,
wheel,
Hey, C.I.A. agent, do whatever you want right
turn
now.
it on.
Hey, you
Turn it
listening
on.
right now, dog?
Bro, you know what they're gonna do? Another one bites the dust. They're not revealing themselves like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Or imagine you get hit with the. They'll
No.
never believe you.
See, that's why you fucking hit him with the triple dog dare. You go, I triple dog dare you to do
Oh,
it.
he's
Oh
gotta
my
do it, man.
god.
And then he has to
He's
be like,
gotta
I
do
gotta
it.
reveal state secrets and
For Uncle
resources
Sam.
now.
Oh, shit.
Fuck, bro.
Oh my god.
Mr. President, he said no balls.
yeah.
And
Literally.
I got balls.
Me? I got balls.
I got balls.
To make you drive off a bridge
What?
into
There's
What?
No, there's no way.
I believe that.
no balls.
way.
There's no
I think
fucking way.
I think this is made up, but like to set fear into like the enemies.
I think it's to set fear into us.
Probably, but like, what the fuck did we do? Why us?
To keep
Brother,
us.
the CIA is
keep us
not
in
messing
check.
with you if you speeding, bro.
It's to keep
us
Like,
in
they're
check.
I don't know.
I think it's to scare us, to keep us in check, to
Off
know
the
that we're always
bridge.
being watched and
What
can
do
be
they
controlled.
think that
Can you
we're about to
imagine?
get into, bro?
You're just driving. Oh, what the fuck? You're
Huh, what the
off
hell?
a bridge,
Bro, I be feeling like that with my lane assist. And
Oh, yeah?
Whenever it tweaks out sometimes. I'm in the lane and it's like you're not in it, and the
No.
wheel just goes. I'm like, oh, what
That's
the
not-
fuck?
That's the CIA, bro.
What if that
Could be.
NPC
Lane,
driving that we
lane
never see?
assist. His
Lane
name's just Lane,
assist.
bro.
Hey.
Lane killing.
Lane
you.
watches
His
you.
name is Lane.
Lane murdering. Like, bro.
a tree to make you kill yourself and make it look like an accident. They can take over your smart television and turn the speaker into a microphone so that they can listen to what's being said in the room even when the TV is turned off.
See, but how does that work though?
It's
you know what I mean? Like, so the companies implementing a microphone.
Yeah,
So the-
exactly. That's why I'm like, you can't just turn a speaker into a
Into a
So
microphone.
it's
microphone.
like,
That's
it's
what
like
I'm
the
saying.
CIA sponsored by Sony. Like, how do they?
yeah,
How
exactly.
do they
Like
get
that.
away
Like,
with this?
yeah, what's up, Sony?
Yeah.
Like, let's cut it.
Oh,
here.
Like,
Yeah,
you can't
can.
turn a speaker to a microphone, like, ability. That's not how that
What?
works. That's not how that works.
Unless they are like tapped in with the CIA.
Unless there's like a little mini microphone in.
Yeah,
the
unless
speaker
that,
already.
like,
that
to
would
be
mean
fair,
that
but that
every
means-
TV brand
Well,
does
think-
that.
Well, think
Yeah,
about
they
a
would
think
implement
about smart TVs. You know how every button has a fucking speech button now?
Yeah,
Look at the remote.
yeah. Your remote
Isn't
has
there a
has
microphone?
Yeah, you're supposed. You could talk into your remote.
Not on this one.
We're safe.
No, there is. Let me see.
No.
Oh,
I
wait,
think
yeah,
we're
that's
sa-
LG.
No.
No, no.
Can I see?
No.
No.
Yeah, let me see it. No.
No.
It's this one. It's the AI button. It's an AI button. I'm gonna. Throw
That's
up.
even worse.
I'm gonna throw up. It's probably that button.
We're dead.
God knows what else that they can do that that hasn't been leaked.
God knows. You
Why
know.
is he smiling
know.
at
He
you,
For
bro?
He loves this shit.
You know.
He loves all the
What is it?
evil.
Are
They're
hitmen
real.
real?
Duh.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a game
Duh.
based off Hitman. He's
Yeah.
played it.
Yeah,
Come
of
on.
course. That means it's real.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
At the
without a
National
doubt.
Security Council, there is a committee that meets every Tuesday morning at 9 o'clock to drop something called.
You know
How is he
morbid
just
this
saying
is?
that?
What?
How
Don't
is he
just
just
say,
saying
hey,
that?
there's a
But-
committee at 9 o'clock on Tuesday.
At
But-
this
It says
location.
this is the address. Everyone's gonna be there.
Like it's a
Wait,
regular
tap in.
meeting.
Tap in.
Like, yo, we're getting some Starbucks, and then we're gonna decide who we're gonna kill next. So blacks all around, cream, extra. Like, what the fuck?
Greg bought biscuits.
Like, this is insane.
I called the guy in Florida. Like, what?
Oh my god.
called the kill list.
The kill.
They sit
list.
around a table and they make a list of all the people that they want to kill that week.
They
And
want
then
to
they
kill?
take
You see what I'm saying? Like, oh, let's think about
I
it.
don't
Let's
want-
throw a
this is-
dart. Maybe, maybe not.
We can get them next week.
Yo, who's on your
I
TikTok
don't-
feed that you're not fucking with?
There's no way that this is real, bro. You sit around a table and go,
but, like,
I want to kill that guy.
I believe it
I want
though.
to kill that
Imagine
guy.
Pezzy gets
I
killed for
kinda-
disbelieving.
Yeah, you shouldn't. Yeah, you shouldn't disbelieve
This
that,
is
to
for
bro.
prove a
content. This
point?
is for content.
To prove a point.
This is for
Oh, so he
content.
doesn't believe in Hitman, huh? Let's
Yo,
arrange
Please,
that.
yo, please just let me play puppy playtime real quick until you kill me. Please.
back to the
Wait.
CIA, which has a dedicated unit. I won't tell you the name, but it has a dedicated unit that takes receipt of the list. They say, okay, number one.
Like it's a grocery list.
Yeah,
Who's
literally.
gonna
Number
die
one.
today?
First one, eggs. Second one,
I mean-
waterboard that guy.
Shit, I'm gonna be in fucking Florida this weekend anyway, so I
That's
might as well just
convenient.
go kill somebody.
Crazy. And I can go to Disneyland.
The wife
hit
is gonna
list is-
love
I can
this.
take
The
kids
hit list is
Universal.
Mickey Mouse. Shit. Sorry, Mickey.
Oh,
Damn, I really liked him too.
Oh, fuck. Kids
To
are
the
really
airport,
upset.
they get on the plane, they go out to that country, they kill the person, they come back, and then they go
Do
to
it
number
next
2
week.
on the list.
Okay, but like,
That
when do they get
happens
paid?
Every single week.
Maybe
Maybe
that's
like
it.
per kill they get
It
paid.
happens every single week.
commission.
A commission per kill.
Commission.
Was
per
anybody
kill?
there? No. $50 extra.
Any witnesses? 150 plus.
It happens every week.
Yeah, like
Isn't
it's
that
actually
insane?
like Hitman. Like everything that you do adds money.
Right?
Like
No.
every little thing.
I
Like,
think
did you do it
so.
quietly? Did you make noise?
Yeah, did you make noise?
Like, nope.
Were you
All right,
stealthy?
You're looking at promotion sometimes.
Talent, kid.
Now, we can have a conversation about whether that's right or whether it's wrong. It's certainly immoral. It's
Easily.
illegal.
I'm glad- I'm glad
he
he's
thinks killing
aware.
somebody is immoral.
Yeah,
Good job.
like,
you.
there's-
Wow.
there's-
He said
there's some
sociopathic
humane.
Hold on,
tendencies.
they're not just killing like fucking a soccer mom. I'm assuming.
Oh,
No, I
like
know.
bad people.
I'm assuming.
right.
Unless
These
that
people
soccer
are
mom's a
great.
terrorist.
That's
He
true.
could be a terrorist.
No, you're right. That is,
be.
it's sociopathic tendencies. It's like, yeah, it's moral.
He's like, this is fucked up. He's
It's
he's
fucked up,
aware
but
that
it's
what's
gotta
being
be done.
Yeah, exactly.
But it's
Gotta be
been
done.
Yeah.
tasked by the president. At the same time, they will tell you there hasn't been another 9/11, has there? Maybe it's because we're out there killing people.
What kind
Oh shit.
Bro.
Okay, damn.
I'm not gonna
Wow.
lie. I just
See what
I
I mean?
imagine that in the
Crazy.
TikTok slow motion.
Exactly. We're because
Has
we're
there
out
been
there
another
killing people.
9/11?
Maybe it's
Has
because
there?
maybe it's 'cause we're out there.
Maybe it's because they're out there killing people.
What kind of people would be on that list? What a question,
Yeah,
Aaron.
hold on.
You're playing with fucking fire.
Aaron,
You
here.
are playing with fucking
Aaron's
fire.
asking the important questions.
This is
I
insane.
forgot his
people
last
would be
name
on
already.
that list?
Oh, the most dangerous terrorists in the world.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah,
Or
it's
at
the
least
people
people
that-
that the CIA deems to be the most dangerous terrorists.
Okay, so
Yeah, it's not like soccer.
yeah, no, of
It's
course.
not.
Imagine they just misinputted.
What?
Oh my
Was it
God.
misinput?
So like this person's on the list.
That was a typo.
I misspelled their last name. That's the
Oh.
wrong
Dude,
person.
I guarantee
That's
you
had to have happened.
That's
There's no
happened.
way that's
Probably
happened.
happened.
easily
Yes.
happened.
That's crazy.
How does the CIA recruit spies in foreign countries?
Interesting.
That cuts right to the very heart of what the CIA is. The CIA trains its officers in something called the asset acquisition cycle. It has 4 steps: spot, assess, develop, recruit. So let's say you're a brand new CIA officer overseas. You get out there and mingle and go to diplomatic cocktail parties or go anywhere where there might be a viable target for you. You spot the target, you go up, "Hi, how are you? I'm the new officer at the American Embassy. I'm covering political affairs or economic affairs or trade or whatever it is you're doing." You exchange business cards. That's spotting. Assessing is I say, "So what do you do for a living?" If you tell me that you do something that I'm operationally interested in, that's my assessment of you. Then I develop you. That's actually the fun part. That is us going to lunch and going to dinner, and I spend money on you
So you
because
start
I have.
dating that.
He has
He's
a
wine
fun
and
part. Yeah,
dining
no,
them.
he's
You actually
like,
just
That's
start
crazy.
dating.
Yeah, no.
He is
How
wine
do
and
you-
dining them, bro.
His life is CIA work.
It's
Like
so-
the whole thing.
yeah,
Like he's like,
everything's
yeah, I
CIA.
make friends for work. It's like, okay, but what? How does he like? How is he a person then?
No, I make friends before I kill them.
No, exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But like, how does he like? How is he a
Live-
person?
how does he live life?
Yeah, how-
I think,
you're
I think
not
he
a
just-
real
This is-
person.
I think
this
he-
is his
this
life.
is his
If you are a
life.
CIA agent. This is
Yeah,
your life.
I think he genuinely. I wanna
That's
say
what
he
you do. That's
enjoys-
what you want to do with your life.
Yeah. that's
How
what
do you
he's
have a
doing.
personality though? I feel like there'd be so much like mental fuck ups in that.
YouTube videos.
Right.
This guy looks like, dude. I would love to hear his stories.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
all the time.
Dude,
I
even
wanna-
that face right there, like, you not gonna believe this shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like this shit about to get real.
Literally an unlimited budget to do so, and maybe we go on vacation together.
Recruit me. What the fuck?
That means
This guy's paying for dinner,
That's
lunch,
crazy.
vacation.
Vacation?
Unlimited resources.
And our
And guess what? We're paying for the vacation. Our taxes? This is taxpayer money.
true.
We're the ones covering this.
wives or friends, and you mention offhandedly that you like to go fishing, let's say, so I charter a boat for $4,000 and I take you deep sea fishing because you could never afford to do it on your own. And then we
Okay,
become best friends. And because we're best friends, I say to you, "Hey, would you do me a favor? Yeah, I'm sorry to ask, but you know, the Russians have this new tank, and I know that you guys have access to the plans, and I would really appreciate it if you could just make me a copy."
Just a fucking bomb.
Yeah, sure, just like
A
that.
bomb out of nowhere.
Just like that.
Yo, you know
You
what,
don't
bro?
mind, right?
You don't
got
mind,
the-
though. You don't mind
Hey, bro,
leaking
you go to the-
information.
You go to the copier and just make that real quick.
Listen,
Yeah.
because you got me this boat, because we're on this fishing trip, I got you.
I'll
bro.
give you-
Got me dinner.
Because I've known you for
vacation,
3
fishing.
years.
Yeah.
3 years later. Yeah, I got you. I'll make that copy of this.
Then he ghosted him.
Yeah.
Of those plans. I know that sounds kind of funny, but it would help me a lot. So, hey, thanks. I appreciate it. Give me I'll pick them up tonight. And then maybe I start giving you a little bit of money. And then finally, when it comes to the recruitment, I say, "I haven't been totally honest with you.
Well, like your whole life.
I'm actually a CIA officer, undercover. Are you okay with that? You're a great guy, and you're my best friend. And how about if I give you $5,000 a month, and you just answer my questions, right?
Crazy.
Cool, right?
Crazy.
And you undoubtedly will say yes, and the rest is history.
Undoubtedly.
Undoubtedly.
That's crazy.
What if they say no?
Yeah, then you kill
Exactly.
I think they're just dead.
Then you break into the embassy.
Yeah,
him.
you're
Then
just-
I think,
that'd be
then I
crazy.
think
What
they
would-
die.
This is your best friend, bro. You gonna kill your best
If
friend?
they say no, I think they die.
I would be
man.
scared.
No.
Oh,
If
absolutely.
this guy was like, "Hey, yeah," I'm
That's
with the
probably why they
CIA.
don't say no.
Yeah, it's because of fear.
Because as soon as they
fear
say,
the
"You
guy.
ever seen Barry?"
Undoubtedly.
Oh, Barry? Yes.
Barry.
The fuck,
Barry.
bro. Yeah,
It's a
no.
show.
with,
The show.
What's
I forget his name, but he was in the movie It.
Bill Hader.
There you go.
Do not know.
He's a hitman.
You gotta be.
And this
bro,
one, his
Yeah.
friend like found out and he had to kill him.
He had to kill him. Yeah.
See, but like, he's not saying he.
No, he doesn't kill him.
Hitman.
No, he's not a hitman.
No, I don't.
Oh,
I
what you're
think.
saying.
He has
I don't
Hitman,
think he's
though.
ever
Fuck
killed anybody.
Tuesdays around
I don't
the
think he's
corner.
ever directly killed anybody.
Yeah, no. I saw an interview where he said that he's never killed anybody.
Yeah, but he's told people.
But
that he might
he's
be doing.
definitely
directed.
An
He's
informant.
ordered people
He's an
to be
informant.
killed.
by accident. He like unintentionally gave someone information that led to a death,
Yeah.
and he felt bad about it. Good on you, John. You have feelings.
Be a good actor to do that. Pull that off. Yeah.
and a sociopath.
Literally,
Takes
you
pride
have
in
to be.
that.
Yeah, he
takes
does.
pride in that.
Look at that joyous. That's the only time he
you-
smiles in his life.
Yeah.
Classic.
Classic.
Ever fear for your life?
Oh yeah, 'cause
Not
the
now,
CIA.
but
Not
over the course
now.
of my career, I did several times. And I'll give you one example. There were 2 active
is gonna be an absurd
assassination
story.
attempts against me.
An active
Yes.
assassination.
Oh, I heard
attempt.
about this story. This is
Assassinations?
crazy.
Assassination.
You know assassination?
I don't know if this is the CIA trying to kill him
No.
I don't know.
or like other.
He just said he doesn't fear for his life now.
Now.
Well, yeah,
Which
he's
is
chilling.
Well, yeah, I think
The
he's
lot.
off the radar now.
Is he? Well, off
Like-
the radar, bro. We got his name. He's on a TV show.
Imagine
You
one
know?
of
I
the-
think
he's
as long
actually
as
the
he
most
doesn't say
active right now.
as long as he doesn't say the wrong thing. I think
Imagine
he's
one of
fine.
those ops coming across this story, be like, "Wait, that he took my friend on a fishing boat."
What if that's not his real name?
Oh,
It could
fuck no, it's
easily
Could be a
not.
not
fake one,
be.
yeah.
I am not believing that it's his real name.
Yeah, nah.
In one, I just got lucky. And unfortunately, my next door neighbor was killed instead. He was the British defense attaché.
I don't mean to like. That's just like wow.
Oh yeah, my neighbor got killed
The
instead
neighbor,
of me by
they
accident.
got
Wow.
the wrong address.
They got the wrong
That's
address.
the shit I'm talking about.
Yeah.
They give him a random number. They mess one number
Yeah, they
up.
fucked up that Tuesday.
Oh my god.
Actually, they were distracted. by the coffee,
Imagine
bro.
being him. Blah blah blah. That's gotta be for me.
Oh,
I
shit,
gotta
son.
go.
Shit, I dodged a bullet.
I gotta
Literally.
get. Whew. That was close.
Middle of the night.
In Athens, Brigadier General Stephen Saunders. I think about it every single day. In another, an enemy country sent one of its officers and a double agent to kill me, but we had advance warning that it was going to happen, and we
Oh,
were
this was
able
good.
to,
We're cool.
well, we were able to neutralize the threat, as they say in the movies. But there was another experience that I had that troubled me deeply. I was serving in Pakistan at the time, and I was staying in a small guest house because it was safer than a big hotel. Sure enough, the big hotel was blown up and 45 people were killed while I was living there. But I left my guest house at a different time, like
Bro.
Holy shit.
Bro,
For one guy.
That's the only thing I'm laughing at is looking over at your face. 'Cause I was like, oh my God, you just.
I'm just like,
No,
wow.
actually, the whole hotel for one guy.
For one dude.
I did every day and took a different route like I did every day to go to
Damn, how
work.
many
And I
roads are there?
noticed that a man on a motorcycle wearing a red helmet was trying very hard to stay in my blind spot. I worked 12, 14 hours, whatever it was that day, and I left. And
That's
it was
stream
dark.
longer.
And sure enough, there he was again. There's a definition of surveillance. It's multiple sightings at time and distance. So I've seen him multiple times at different times of the day and at different places. I'm definitely under surveillance. I got up at 5 o'clock in the morning.
Are they? So I'm assuming they're just trained to constantly be on
aware of
edge.
this?
Yes.
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 Oh my God, that must
Low-key,
be fucking
I mean, he said he was
exhausting.
taking a different route every day, and he kept seeing the same fucking guy. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think you would
Yes.
notice.
Oh,
See, but think-
easily.
okay,
Red
but like-
motorcycle too.
But think about
Yeah.
this: we go to the gym and we see the same people.
I
every
was
fucking
thinking.
day.
I was just thinking about that right now.
If you go to the bro, it's that weird theory. I don't know.
That's
I forgot-
weird.
I forgot
What do
the
you
theory
mean?
is called.
That's weird. You literally said you're like, yeah, I've been in this gym at different times every time. I run into
no
that same person every
matter.
day.
Yes, no,
different gym,
I
same
agree.
person. What if you're being surveyed?
You're being hunted.
No, what if you're being recruited?
What if you are being recruited?
Take me out to dinner, bitch. Take me out to dinner.
I want to go to Hawaii.
Bring me on vacation. I like fishing.
Oh my god.
I like vacation. I like steak. I like lamb chops.
Got in the car, drove a block. There he was again.
Oh hell no.
So when I got to the office, I said to the security officer, I am under surveillance. I'm 100% sure that I'm under surveillance. He said, well, let's wait until the chief comes in. When the chief finally came in, I told him the story, and he said, well, you know what you have to do. I said, I know. I'm going to kill him
Oh,
if I
he
see
did
him
kill.
this afternoon.
Oh, wait,
Wait.
if he
I
did
was
see him.
worried about it all day. And all my coworkers came up to me that day to slap me on the back and say, don't worry, we're all going to be out there. We're going to have a whole security team.
rooting
I said,
for you,
I know, but I
champ."
never killed anybody before. And I'm so worried that he's going to kill me before I get a clear shot at him. That afternoon,
He didn't show up.
I had a meeting at a safe house that we shared with the local service. And on my way out at the end of the meeting, and I don't know why I did this, but I turned around and I said, General, are you following me? And he said, no, why? And I said, because I'm under surveillance. And if I see this guy again, I'm going to kill him. And I never saw him again.
No way.
I learned later that several of their
test?
officers were sitting around and saying, you know, that new American guy, he's such a nice guy. Nobody's that nice. I wonder if he's being nice just to try to make us drop our guard. And they decided to put the worst surveillance officer in their entire intelligence service on me. And if I hadn't said something that afternoon, he would be in the ground today.
God damn.
Damn, bro.
crazy.
Jesus.
That's crazy.
Holy
We
shit.
believe
He
in
just
that?
had a sixth sense.
Ooh, I like this question now.
All right.
Accurately, great question. I will tell you that at the CIA, we watch every single spy movie and spy
I
series.
would too. That's like
Funny.
homework.
so
That's
funny.
hilarious.
Like, let's see if they got it right. They got that right.
Yeah, oh,
What the
shit.
shit?
Fuck.
we got to change something up.
We gotta
How'd they
change
know,
it up a
though?
little
Like,
bit.
what?
Who snitched? Hey, was it you?
They get inspiration.
They think
from
we
that
have
shit,
X-ray glasses, bro.
bro. Wait,
Wait, that's not a
we
bad
should
idea.
have X-ray glasses.
Wait a minute.
Why
We
don't
didn't
we
think of
have
that.
fucking night vision?
All of us do. I'm proud to say that I have been the script advisor on The Bourne Ultimatum, on Kill the Messenger, on True Lies, and on Burn Notice. We love this kind of thing.
That's
Most
cool.
of them have nothing whatsoever to do with the reality of the CIA, except a couple. In terms of TV,
okay.
Homeland. Wow. They got it right. The only thing that they got wrong was if you go crazy, they send you to the hospital until you're not crazy anymore. In
You know what that means then?
They kill him.
Yep.
Yeah.
If you're crazy, they kill him.
Yeah. If you're not like, if they can't maintain you and
They
follow
just go.
orders,
If
if you don't follow orders, they just kill you.
If you start
gone.
getting fucked up
Yeah.
based on all your work, they probably just kill you.
movies, there was a movie that came out in 2004 called The Recruit. The first half of the movie, where the lead character is going through training, 100% accurate, except for one minor difference. They didn't beat us in training. Everything else that he went through, whew, we went through it in spades. Most other movies, stinkers. And listen, just as a general rule, if somebody calls the CIA the company, turn it off.
You know, I'm gonna,
Is
I'm gonna
so-
take
turn it
note of that
off.
shit.
Turn it off.
I'm gonna take note of that shit.
That's so funny.
Social media, the
I only
biggest
want
intelligence.
realism right here.
Oh, this is like.
Oh, this is
Wait,
an interesting
What is
question.
it? Is social media the biggest intelligence gathering tool today?
Of course it is.
Intelligence
is,
gathering
yeah.
tool
It has to
today.
be,
It is
probably.
absolutely one of them.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
What?
You know, I was always amazed when I was at the CIA at how targets, legitimate intelligence targets, would literally put their entire lives on LinkedIn and Facebook.
You know what?
They
I was
show their
ju-
drugs,
I
their
was
money,
just
their
thinking about that
guns.
shit.
Oh my
bro.
god. They're like, this dude just made our job easy.
No,
Like,
truly, bro. I just think about like, I mean, you probably know, but just like plugs on Snapchat.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
Bro,
They're
that's-
always airing their shit out.
Bro, oh, I swear to God, the ghettoest shit could be like, yo, this is my illegal firearm and my 30,000 pounds of weed. And
Yeah.
I got coke in the back, too, if you want it.
Yeah, like fuck with me, tap in.
Yeah,
streets.
Snapchat's public. Public profile, location enabled.
Yeah, bro, yeah. It's fucking crazy.
Book. Incredible. You don't even have to do any research. They lay it all out right there on the screen for you. So the answer is yes. If you value your privacy, if you don't want to pop up on the radar, you have to stay away from social media. What was 9/11's impact on the world?
Damn.
It's kind of like
You
a
know,
note.
I was
What
in
a
this.
jump that was.
Yeah, from
I mean,
social media to this.
Yeah, if I had to guess, pretty damn big.
9/11's
Yeah.
impact on the world, huh? I wonder.
Yeah.
CIA's headquarters on the morning of 9/11. Well, we knew we were at war. And one of the first thoughts that I had that morning was, does Osama bin Laden have any idea what he's done? Does he have
shit.
any idea how many people are going to die? We all knew what the American response was going to be. It was going to be merciless. The question is, what was 9/11's impact on the world? It was dramatic and lasting. We're almost 24 years after the 9/11 attacks, and we still can't go through airports with our shoes on.
Yeah.
Untold trillions of dollars have been spent on counterterrorism and defense, and
That's not
that
true.
is probably never going.
That's not true.
Yes, it did.
Austin, Texas don't give a fuck.
What about
Well,
the
we probably
shoes?
have
About
About
higher
the shoes,
tech.
yeah, they don't give a fuck.
Depends.
Yeah, they
They're
always-
still
literally-
looking in your shoe.
I get to the
Yeah.
point, I walk like, yo, take the necklace off. They're like, Just go.
Yeah.
Yo, it's an empty line. I can take it off real quick. Just make it easy.
Just go.
Just go.
Why are there so many wars in 2025?
Damn.
Well, do you want my real answer or do you want my diplomatic answer? My real answer is the U.S. has
Just to answer.
Like,
You want my real answer or diplomatic
both.
answer? Here's my real answer.
Diplomatic ain't real.
a defense budget that is bigger than the next 8 largest countries combined. After 9/11, the U.S. entered into something like a permanent wartime economy, where if we didn't have a war to fight and to finance, we would actually go into recession. Now, we see ourselves as the world's
Interesting.
peacekeepers. In many cases, we're not. We tend to be places where we're not wanted or welcome, and we end up forgetting to leave. There's an old joke inside.
Forgetting to leave.
Forgetting to leave is
No,
crazy.
that happens a good amount of times.
my
They kind of just stick around.
The CIA about Iran. Like, why would Iran put its country right in the middle of all of our military bases? There you have it. Why are there so many wars?
There you have it.
There you have it.
How convenient.
The honesty box.
Why
Yeah,
would
no.
you place yourself there, silly?
Oh my God.
It's because the U.S. has an activist foreign policy, and sometimes we make friends on the wrong side of issues. Can the CIA
Can't tell
make
when
someone?
this guy's cracking a joke.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, I could.
It's like the straightest face ever. It's just, I mean, why would I rather be there?
There you have it.
Oh, I like this question.
Disappear
yes,
without a
easily.
trace? You bet they can.
Yeah.
Oh,
and they
damn.
do.
Straight
Damn,
to the
you
point.
bet they
skip
can.
Straight to the point.
Their whole
God.
lore just gone.
Literally.
All the time. In the immediate aftermath of the 9/11 attacks, the CIA created, for example, an archipelago of secret prisons, and they would just disappear people. We would capture people in Al-Qaeda safe houses, for example, let's say in Pakistan or Afghanistan, and we would ship them off to these secret prisons. And when I say secret prisons, I mean in many cases they were so secret that even the presidents and prime ministers of the countries where the prisons were based didn't know that there were secret CIA prisons in their countries.
What?
Wow. Wow, that's crazy.
That's insane.
So they're just taking matters into their own hands.
Wait, I was about to say, so who's in
Literally.
charge of the prison?
The
CIA. That is crazy.
That's
I've
crazy.
seen a TV show like this, bro. It doesn't end well, bro.
That is
It doesn't
insane.
end well. There's a black box of held information for blackmail.
Oh my
Call it now.
God.
The honesty box.
The honesty box.
So the CIA can make people disappear in that respect. They can kill people and just bury them, in some crazy foreign land and nobody would ever know. But if you're a CIA officer, or better yet, let's say you're a
Better yet.
KGB officer and you want to defect, the CIA will give you a completely
Yeah.
new identity, more money than you can ever count, and you and your family can live happily ever after, under the name John Smith.
Disappear without
I
a
mean,
trace.
John Smith.
New life.
If I saw that, I'd be like, yeah, right. Fucking
Right.
John
New
Smith.
life without a trace.
Oh yeah, boy, that's like ratting out the KGB then, isn't it? Yeah,
Yeah.
they give you a new life and like hella money to rat them out. Damn.
And nobody would be the wiser. How does the USA track terrorist threats? They use something called the terrorist matrix. It's also called all-source intelligence. Believe it or not, members of terrorist groups actually give press interviews in which they telegraph what they're going to do in their next attack. That's
Wow.
one way. The media, electronic
got
surveillance.
PowerPoint?
It could be
That's
They
kind
got-
of fucking dumb.
Yeah,
They got
no.
terrorist
Probably not the-
MySpace.
Yeah.
It's like, all right,
Jesus
so I'm gonna
Christ.
send
Are
go
they doing a
bombs
Twitch
there.
stream?
So bombs are gonna go over there, over here, over there. We hear all this. Like,
inter-
We're listening through your TV. Right? You're doing this in a penthouse?
intercepting cell phones, intercepting emails, intercepting encoded messages, even intercepting messages from game platforms. We have
what does that mean?
Intercepting
Game
messages
platform.
BO2 lobbies.
No. Oh my God.
Nowhere safe, bro.
You think they're just?
They have
You think
all,
they're discussing?
They have all of our party chats.
They're
bro. They have
discussing
every single
shit
one.
like terrorist attacks over
Wait.
Black Ops.
You know what? You know what
like, bro.
You know what that's just confirmed? All the jokes we've made of like, hey, Mr. CIA agent, if you're listening to this, it's
Yeah,
a
they
joke.
have
Might
it.
be.
They have it.
Absolutely could have listened.
They
It's a
absolutely have it.
joke.
Oh my.
They're gonna have files that
God,
say
that's-
Big Puffer.
Yeah.
Busy.
Imagine.
That's insane.
satellites that track these things. We have spies providing what's called HUMINT, short for human intelligence. So you use literally every source at your dispense and put this matrix together to try to disrupt that next attack. Can you be a spy and have a moral compass? What a great question that is.
No.
I'm going to say yes because I had a moral compass.
Had.
It cost me my freedom.
Well, he's no longer a CIA agent.
It cost me my job. It cost me my family. But it was worth it. There are some things that you are tasked to do as a CIA counterintelligence officer that you just have to say no to. There are some things that are so immoral, so unethical, in many cases so illegal, that you just should not do it. What is the most
That's where it
controversial
ends?
thing
Pause it.
you've worked on?
That's just where it ends?
No,
That's-
he dives into a lot more in other interviews.
That's crazy though, because like he's already talking about you have to have sociopathic tendencies to do all this shit. And even people with sociopathic tendencies get some questions that they have to say no to.
Well, no, that's what he was saying. He's like,
imagine how
because
fucked
he had
up.
because he
it's
had a moral
Task
compass.
that he cannot do.
Yeah.
Like he's saying earlier, he mentioned that you need the tendencies because people with sociopathic tendencies are different from sociopaths because sociopaths can't be controlled.
No, I know.
so
And the
with
people that just have the tendencies actually have emotion.
Yeah,
But, like-
exactly.
But that's just crazy that like
But I
you're
think-
able to do all this other stuff, but then there's some things that are that intense that they gotta be like, no.
yeah. I think there's like a spectrum to like having like sympathy for sociopaths. Like some are more like
Yeah.
emotional,
Well,
and
not
some are
real.
like
Real
not.
sociopaths don't feel it. They like
Well,
fake it or whatever.
Yeah.
Or I forget exactly what it's about, but like they don't have legitimate empathy. But like people with,
But they understand like this is wrong.
they understand it's wrong. I think. I
like
can't remember if that's-
some moral compasses are higher than others.
I think if it's a psychopath understands empathy and knows how to replicate it and then does it anyway, I feel like sociopaths don't understand empathy.
I thought it was the opposite.
I can't remember.
I don't remember.
I can't remember which one it
I
is.
thought
But
psychopaths genuinely don't feel anything and they just do crazy.
you might be right. I could be wrong. I don't really remember.
They love the thrill.
Yeah.
one way or another.
Or heard about. It has to be the torture program.
Wait,
what
hold
was the
on.
question?
Go
What was the
back.
question?
What's
Most
the question?
controversial thing that you've heard?
Controversial thing you've worked on or heard about. It has to be the torture program.
This shit's
Okay.
crazy,
He
bro. I
answered
don't know
that
how
shit
much
so
he goes
fast.
into this, but like it is insane.
The torture program. They got a whole program.
Well,
for
no,
that.
got a whole
it's not
program.
torture. It's enhanced interrogation.
Right.
No, he just said torture program.
He did say torture
Whoa.
program.
They changed the name.
They changed it.
They changed the name. They changed the banner and everything. They're more family.
They don't
friendly.
want to say torture. They want to say enhanced
They're more
interrogation.
on-brand family now.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I went to prison for 23 months for going public with the CIA's torture program. I went on ABC News in the United States in December of 2007, and I said three things.
See, like, so the CIA did want him
Yeah.
dead. How is he safe now? Who
Right,
is
that's
it?
what I'm
Who's
saying. It's like,
keeping
I don't
him
feel
around?
alive
I don't think they
anymore.
wanted him
Yeah.
safe.
Why?
I mean, not safe.
I
don't
think
they
he's
wanted
just
him dead.
he's done his time.
Doesn't
you
think,
know?
yeah, he said, what, 23 months?
And he probably
2
can't
years.
say anything else.
2 years in prison.
2 years for saying three things.
Yeah.
Imagine how long he's about to go in for after these
Wait,
interviews.
he went to prison?
He went to prison. He said he went to prison for 23 months for saying
The
it.
things he's saying now, he's already talked about before.
Maybe.
Probably.
Yeah.
I
Possibly.
guarantee you.
I said the CIA was torturing its prisoners. I said that torture was official U.S. government policy. And I said that the policy had been personally approved by the president himself. The FBI investigated me. They determined I...
Who's in office?
Yeah.
2007.
2007.
That's Obama.
No,
Wait,
it's Bush.
no,
That's
Bush.
No,
Bush.
that's,
I would've
no,
said
That's
Clinton.
Bush.
Or is
Bush.
it? Is
That's
Bush right
Bush.
before Obama?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
never mind.
had not committed a crime. Then Barack Obama became
Oh.
Yeah.
president. They secretly reopened the case against me. I was indicted and charged with 5 felonies, including 3 counts of espionage for giving this interview. Remember, espionage can be a death penalty charge. I had 3 of them. Well, I hadn't committed espionage, and finally they dropped those charges, but I ended up taking a plea to a lesser charge just to make this thing go away. I had 5 kids at home. I had gone bankrupt from the legal expenses, and I was facing 45 years in prison. They offered me 23 months, and I took the deal. But I would
Easily.
do it again today if I had to, because somebody had to stand up and say that this was wrong.
Wow.
God
So
damn.
even though he's a sociopath, he like.
I wonder.
that's
No, he's not a
interesting.
sociopath. He has sociopathic tendencies.
Well, yeah, exactly.
Or
But
like,
like,
he does things. that
he
he does
sociopaths
things
don't.
that like or that
numbers.
seem like a sociopath.
Dude,
but,
so
like,
wait, I wonder if you can look up that interview.
of him
Of
coming
Of him
clean
saying
about
it
everything.
on-
Well,
he
he's
said it in an interview.
Yeah.
On the
On
news or
ABC
whatever.
News.
pretty sure you can.
Yeah.
Shouldn't torture be legal if we are protecting American lives? Absolutely not. Not.
Yeah, no, torturing's fucked
Torture's
up,
ridiculous.
Bro. Yeah.
Torture's
He's
fucked
straight
up.
to the point. He's stern with his answers.
Yeah,
This
Torture's
is why I
insane.
like him because he's like so like sure in what
He's
he says
probably
and
had
does.
to think about all these fucking questions a billion times.
Yeah.
Oh, for
Like
sure.
he's thought about all this.
He's definitely like I don't think he's participated in torture, but he's been around it. and
He's probably
aware of it.
seen it.
Probably
Yeah.
hate it.
Not under any
Oh, yeah, for sure.
circumstances. Torture doesn't work. Torture is illegal internationally. It is immoral. And you end up making a recruitment video essentially for your greatest enemies.
Isn't
For example,
hold on?
when
Isn't this the same guy that was just you just showed us a clip about him talking about the story of waterboarding somebody?
Yeah, but he wasn't a part of it. He heard about it,
Oh,
saying that
okay.
a guy was being waterboarded for 3 days, and that he died, and they brought him back alive to
And then
torture him some
torture him
more
more.
Oh,
to
okay,
like
that's
give up information.
Do you think he's giving this answer as a PR answer, or do like as a good? No, he's not.
No, he probably hates
No,
it.
Yeah.
I think he genuinely hates it. Hopefully,
it became apparent that the U.S. was torturing military prisoners at Abu Ghraib prison in Iraq. And video was leaked showing those prisoners in orange jumpsuits. ISIS bought orange jumpsuits and made its kidnapping victims, who were mostly aid workers and American journalists, wear orange jumpsuits and then beheaded them on camera.
Yeah.
They did that only because the U.S. was torturing its prisoners.
Yeah.
damn.
God damn.
What the fuck?
Well, they sent a message. That's fucking
No, for
crazy.
real.
Oh,
bro.
the ICE
Like,
videos were crazy.
yeah.
So torture
I remember
does not.
seeing those.
Oh, you saw those?
I saw something about it. Yeah.
What happened?
Jesus.
ICE videos.
What he was
or
just
the ISIS
saying.
videos.
Yeah.
Oh, I watched a beheading video when I was
Yeah.
a kid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I just on YouTube.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
I don't
You
think it
never
was
saw
on
it?
YouTube, but it was like lively.
No.
You never saw
I-
it?
I
No,
remember
I don't know if
seeing
it was YouTube or what. I don't
I've
think I
seen
ever went
it.
on Live Leak, but I definitely saw
I've
somebody
seen
get
stuff
beheaded.
like that. Growing up, yeah.
When I was
But I
a
never,
kid.
I didn't see the one
Fuck.
he's talking about.
I think I genuinely saw the one he's talking about.
I don't
Really?
think I
Because they
saw the
made
one.
videos. I remember seeing an orange
Yeah.
jumpsuit.
No, I think the one that I saw. I think they beheaded a woman.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
What?
Work. Torture is illegal, it is immoral, it is unethical, and no one should be in the business of doing it.
Yep.
What's the most dangerous country in the world right now? Also a good question. There are several.
Interesting.
And I've been to all of them. I never got to go to the nice places. I went to 72 countries with the CIA, and
got to go to
almost
the
all
nice
of them were
places.
just awful. Some
His
of the most
only
dangerous
regret.
places.
Wait, he says he's been to 72 countries and most of them are awful?
That's what he
Yeah.
said.
Oh my God.
in the world are Yemen, Somalia, Gaza, Afghanistan, parts of Pakistan. You have to sleep with one eye open. You just never know how bad things are going to get. And I'll give you an example. I went to Yemen 5 times, and every time I went, it was worse than the previous time.
Oh my
Holy
god.
shit.
The 5th and final time that I went, we were only allowed to stay at one hotel. The hotel had a 30-foot high wall around it to protect it from bomb blasts.
Oh my God.
You couldn't stay in any of the other hotels by then. Well, the day after I arrived, a group of South Korean diplomats arrived. And on the drive from the airport to the hotel, they were ambushed and they were all killed, 6 of them.
Holy shit.
A couple of days later, a group of South Korean intelligence officers arrived to investigate the murder of the 6 diplomats. And they were ambushed and they
Jesus.
were murdered. And so the South Koreans just closed their embassy and went home. That's a pretty dangerous country.
No shit.
Meanwhile,
shit.
No
he's there
shit.
too. He's just like,
He's
damn.
there,
God
like, that
damn.
happened
I'm saying,
yesterday?
watching from his fucking hotel room.
Yeah.
Damn.
Damn.
Yeah.
Second time.
Not going
Damn.
out today.
Should I go down there? Nah.
Should
Nah,
I
I'm
go
not gonna go down
downstairs?
there,
Nope. Room service it is.
U.S. foreign policy right now, a complete and utter disaster.
Oh, fun.
I've never seen an administration that works so
Christ.
hard to offend and alienate our friends. Threatening to invade Canada? That's an act of war. Canada is not just a NATO country, but it's a Five Eyes country.
I like how like the way he just says things. It's just so funny
He's
to
just
me.
like, what the fuck are
He's
we
like,
doing?
What are we doing, bro?
Five Eyes being the US, the UK, Canada, Australia, and New Zealand, the closest alliance in the entire world.
Okay, that's a tough ass name though.
And
The
what,
Five
we're going
Eyes, yeah.
to send an army to Canada and overthrow them? It doesn't make any sense. Even if you're joking, why would you even joke like that out loud? We don't coordinate.
Even if
with
you're
our
joking,
European
yeah, bro, that
allies.
was just a joke.
Yo,
That
bro,
was a joke,
That was
guys.
just a
that wasn't funny, man.
It was a prank.
That wasn't funny.
That's not funny, bro.
That was not funny.
We're threatening to invade Panama, to take the Panama Canal. We're threatening to invade and annex Greenland. It's craziness. So I'm not a big supporter of U.S. foreign policy
This
right
video
now.
is super recent.
Yes.
Yeah. I could
2
check.
months ago.
Yeah, 2
2
months ago.
months ago.
This is recent, yo.
I didn't know it was that
A
recent. I
lot
thought it
of
was
like
8
he's
months ago.
talking about a lot of stuff.
God
Yeah.
damn.
Like he talked about it 2 years ago.
Damn.
Let's get this guy on the pod.
Does China
Dude,
I'm down.
I would love that.
So,
Oh my god.
so if I wanted somebody dead,
How do we arrange
how do we
that?
arrange that? Is it off
Can you
screen?
show
So-
me every single thing in this room that you can listen to us on?
We have a meeting every Tuesday.
Tuesday.
Set an appointment on Monday. We'll see what we can get done.
actually pose a real risk to the West? I think no. And I'll tell you why. China simply does not have a history of expansionism. If you put aside Tibet, which the Chinese have always claimed to be a part of China, the Chinese have never invaded another country. They had a little border skirmish with the Vietnamese in the 1970s. They had a little border skirmish against India in the 1960s. But they don't invade countries. And they have only one military base outside of China. It's in Djibouti, and believe it or not, they share it with the United States. It's the U.S. that sees China as the big threat, and Australia and the Philippines kind of see China as a threat. But the Chinese are perplexed as to why we so distrust them. Is there a
China's
fact?
like, China's like, what the fuck you hate me for?
The fuck did we do?
What do you say fuck 50 for?
threat from China
Perplexed.
to Taiwan? Of course there is. Taiwan is also seen by the Chinese as being a legitimate part of China, but there's no indication that the Chinese are preparing any offensive measures against Taiwan. I just don't see what the big threat is. Is the CIA or MI6 more elite?
MI6.
MI6 is an absolutely top-tier, first-rate service, but it's like comparing apples and oranges.
Never heard of them.
At the CIA, we used to say,
Never heard of them. Probably
how
for a
much
reason.
Yeah.
They're that
MI6?
elite.
Real.
Have you?
The MI6?
Never
No.
heard of it.
Never
Never
heard
heard of it.
I've heard like it said before, probably in a fucking show.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
probably in a
maybe, like-
movie.
Yeah, I was like, I don't
I'm
think
assuming they're. Yeah, I'm assuming
It's
they're.
like
some
Grizzly-
casual knowledge.
Because he goes, yeah, I got an email asking me to join them, and I thought it was just a sponsor, and I said no.
They said $5,000 a month for answering questions.
$5,000 a month and a trip to Disney World every year. And I was like, I thought it was some scam.
and a Camaro.
Oh my god.
we wished we could be like MI6 because MI6 is small and it's lean, and when they decide to do something, by God, they go out and do it.
Damn.
At the CIA, when we decide to do something,
We gotta
we
wait
have
for the
6
meeting.
layers of bureaucracy that we have to
Right.
go through to finally get permission. And then the
What about those
attorneys get
prisons?
involved, and then you have
That's just off the radar.
Yeah, that was off the
We don't
grid, bro.
mention that.
we don't talk about those prisons.
What about those prisons, bro?
Prisons don't even know.
How many
Decide-
layers did we get through there? 2?
Yeah.
send it to the president, and then he has to sign it or change it or reject it or
So then who controls the MI6? Because it seems like anything they say just fucking flies.
Yeah, they're just like, yeah, we want to do that. We
So
do
this guy needs to die. He's already dead.
actually, we did that like 2 weeks ago.
Done.
Like, what the fuck?
do whatever
on the
it
maybe
is
list
he
on
has to do.
Monday.
They don't
I
have
figured
that
get out
kind
of
of
the
a
way.
problem at MI6. They just report directly to the prime minister, and they can get things
Oh.
done. The CIA has a budget that
Oh, MI6 is like the CIA for Europe.
Oh.
That's right. That's where I
Damn,
heard
so
it
they
from.
just do whatever they want?
I heard it from fucking. I forgot what show.
Yeah,
But yeah,
okay, was like,
I guess
think it
so.
was Probably a fucking TV
They
show.
just
It
do
wasn't
whatever
a
they
TV
want?
show. It was the guy that was like a sniper.
I
But
don't know what
yeah,
that stands for, because what does CIA stand for?
Central Intelligence Agency.
Yeah, so it's like, what does MI6 stand for?
MI6.
No, I'm pretty sure it's like the European version of like the CIA.
Yeah, Foreign Intelligence Service of the United Kingdom.
Damn.
Secret Intelligence Service. That's just what it is.
Interesting.
that absolutely dwarfs the MI6 budget. And we have our own, high-level technology budget, satellites and spy planes and all kinds of crazy things. So They're both great services, but they're different at the same time. Are sleeper agents real? Yes, they are.
Wait,
And-
This is crazy.
Wait,
Yo.
wait, 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 wait.
This is insane.
What's a sleeper agent again?
It's like when you activate a keyword, another personality.
Winter
comes
There's
out.
Soldier,
no
bro.
way. There's
The
no
Winter
way. They do not
Soldier.
exist.
Okay, but listen. I think
know.
it's a different variation from what TV has shown in movies. Because sleeper agents are normally like they don't know they're a sleeper agent.
Yeah, exactly.
They don't know they're an agent at all.
Isn't
I
it literally,
think these sleeper.
Bourne?
Huh?
Isn't Bourne a sleeper agent?
I have no idea.
The
what
one
that
Matt
is.
Damon plays?
I have no idea.
I don't know.
No
I don't
clue.
I think he is,
Well, like-
or like he was trained in some way where it's like he
they're
doesn't
supposed to be
know his name or
brainwashed.
whatever. Yeah, he's like
Yeah, like they're
Yeah.
strapped to a chair. They're like
Black Ops 1.
exactly. Yeah, deadass Mason.
Black Ops 1, the
Mason
numbers.
Is a sleeper
What do the
agent.
numbers mean,
And
bro?
then there's a secret
He was a
code
sleeper
word.
agent.
Yeah,
Like it's supposed to be like one day, there's a mission in their area that they're like officially able to like fulfill. They get a phone call, they say a word, and they they wake up and they do their job. But like
There's
I,
no
it's
way.
genuinely just two personalities in a body.
I don't
Yeah.
think that's a thing. That's
No,
not a
It's
thing.
definitely a thing. It's a psychosis thing.
I think
it's a thing.
I
Like
think,
they fucking take you, they fucking take
They
your head,
they
and
fuck
make
up your
you
brain.
comply.
Yeah, they fuck up your
Yeah.
brain so badly to where they smash information of
no
a,
way.
I think an
another
actual
personality.
You're,
you
sleeper
have.
agent-
you're being tortured.
I think
Yeah,
an
you're being
actual
tortured.
sleeper agent knows they're an agent. They're just so deep undercover, living a regular fucking life until it's go time.
There's no way.
We're
that
about to
that's
find
a
out.
thing.
Well,
There's
let's
no
listen to him.
Oh,
fucking
yeah,
way.
let's listen to the
guy,
There's
bro.
no way.
And if he elaborates,
I see.
The country that is the best at using sleeper agents is Russia.
Whoa, I believe that.
I
I
believe
believe
that.
that.
I
I
believe
believe
that.
that.
The United States doesn't have a program of sleeper agents, and I'm frankly unaware of any Western intelligence service that has sleeper agents or that uses sleeper agents. The Russians have an army of sleeper agents.
What?
In fact, just in the last 2 or 3 years, a group of Russian sleeper agents in Northern Virginia, including one in my neighborhood,
Northern Virginia.
were
What?
were
You gotta
What?
Northern
disrupted.
Virginia.
In his
You heard
neighborhood,
that
though.
right. Northern Virginia.
Yeah. Oh, but,
Including one in my neighborhood, were disrupted and arrested. So what a sleeper agent is
here we go. Here we go. I want to know what he says.
I want to
about
know what
this.
he says of this so
is
bad.
somebody who is trained as an intelligence officer, who is then sent to the United States or the UK or Brazil or Paris or wherever, and told to just get a job, any job, and be a national of that country.
Okay, so it's not.
Yeah.
It's not.
So it's not
brainwashed.
like in the movies.
It's
where
like
you wake
yeah.
up.
It's
Yeah.
like play a different character. You're still working for us, but you
Yeah.
play a
Yeah,
normal
it's
life.
like
it's
a-
literally
a
just
double agent
deep,
type of
deep,
thing.
deep cover.
Yeah,
Yeah.
deep cover where you're just you are look like a normal person.
And that
but
shit
then as
can
soon as
last-
it's go time,
Damn.
you go.
It can
Yeah.
last 15 years.
Yeah, exactly.
Like
yeah.
one of us could be a sleeper agent, bro. Damn, bro.
It's you, bro.
And so you've got people who, well, in the case
Just played it so
Over there,
fast.
bro.
Pineapple.
TV's over there.
He's awake. Oh, shit. We got two of them in the building.
Fuck! I hate Virginia.
case of what happened in Washington recently, one was an elementary school teacher.
What?
Whoa!
What?
That is
what?
insane.
I don't
Crazy.
fucking
See,
believe
this
this
is
guy.
what I
That's
mean. This is what I
crazy.
mean when the professor
don't believe
went and came to recruit him. His life as a professor, but really he works with the CIA.
I don't believe this shit.
That's
This
crazy.
is insane.
One worked for an airline. Everybody thought they were Americans, and in fact, they're collecting classified information, mostly from U.S. defense contractors, and secretly transmitting it back to Russian intelligence in the
Whoa.
evenings. They were disrupted and expelled from the United States.
There's no way.
Is
Because
chief-
but that means that there's more.
Yeah.
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 Which is fucking insane.
There's a lot more.
Are one of your fucking
No, bro. If anybody, it's you.
why is it me?
Well, aren't you
Bro.
Why
like?
do you think I'm the
we
most
filmed the-
sociopathic here?
We
No,
film
no.
a podcast. We don't hear from you all week. What do you do at night, bro? What do you
Yeah. How
What
do
do
you
you mean,
mean?
what do I do at
Why
night?
are you up till 7 a.m.?
Wait, why?
He's
What do you do in
gathering
the deep
information,
hours of the
bro.
night?
He's gathering information, bro. We have a fucking rat here, bro.
Just continue, bro.
Agent. He's an agent, bro.
Of disguise, a real job.
Where's Pezzy?
You
Saudi
bet.
Arabia.
What?
Why?
There.
Just thought I'd go.
Job's finished.
Job's finished.
What is this? Chief of disguise or
It
real
is.
job?
They have the most fun in the world. On the day that I got hired, I was sitting with 2 other brand new officers, and I sat down. I said, "Hi, my name's John. It's nice to meet you both." They said, "What are you going to do here at the agency?" I said, "I'm going to be an intelligence officer. I have degrees in Middle Eastern studies. What are you guys going to do?" The woman said to me, "Oh, I just graduated from the Falls Church, Virginia Academy of Beauty."
Yo.
Academy
Virginia.
What?
Virginia.
Yo.
Virginia.
Exactly.
Yeah.
of Beauty.
Wait, that's crazy.
She ended up becoming a master disguise maker.
Oh.
And the guy on my left was a cartoonist for his college newspaper. He drew a little cartoon that was very popular. He became a master forger.
That's
So
insane.
it doesn't really matter what your
is
background
insane.
is. If you're good at it, there's a
CIA
place for you,
needs you.
at the CIA. And many of those places are working for the director of disguise. What made you decide to blow the whistle? It's very brave. Thank you.
I'm actually curious.
You know, at the CIA, we are trained to believe that everything in life is a shade of gray. And that is just simply not true. Some things are black and white. They're right or wrong. And the United States has laws that ban torture. We have the Federal Torture Act of 1946. We are not just signatories to the United Nations Convention Against Torture. We wrote the United Nations Convention Against Torture. In 1946, the United States executed Japanese soldiers who waterboarded American POWs. In 1968, an American soldier waterboarded a North Vietnamese prisoner and was given 20 years at hard labor in a military prison after being convicted of torture. The law never changed. So how is it then that from 2002 to 2005, torture was somehow magically legal?
Oh, he's pissed.
It wasn't legal.
yeah, he's pissed by it.
We were committing crimes against humanity. And so it was something that
and we made the fucking rule, by the way.
Yeah,
We
literally.
made
That's
the rule,
why
we're
he
going
did all of
against
it, because he's like, fuck this.
Yeah.
He's
Who
like,
made
it's
this
been illegal for
So long.
80 years,
Yep.
and now all of a sudden,
We're
like,
just
now
doing
we're
it
just
like
doing
it's
it.
nothing.
That's
that
crazy.
having known the details, I couldn't sleep at night. And I believed, and in retrospect, I was right, that the American people had a right to know what their government was doing in their name. And I'm proud to say that because of my revelations, the McCain-Feinstein Amendment was passed into law, and it formally and permanently banned torture.
Damn.
Have you
Good on you,
investigated?
bro. Like, what
That's
that's
crazy.
brave. That's super
Oh my
brave.
god, what a cool ass video, bro.
No, on God.
Crazy.
That's
man.
really cool.
I enjoyed
I
that.
started like
I was
at first
very
at the
interested.
start I was like, oh, I don't even know if this guy's like legit. You could tell he's
That's what I'm saying. The way he speaks,
Well,
the
he
way he
went
holds
to
himself, he's very legit. He's very
It
legit.
sounds like he came out in 2007
and
and,
it's-
went to
Unless,
prison.
yeah, he has.
He
has-
got convicted of a crime from the
Yup.
CIA.
and it's
Yep.
still interesting because it's exactly what you said. He doesn't reveal anything crazy in depth.
Exactly.
He just goes, yeah, this exists.
It's
well,
very
he
vague.
probably can't.
He can't.
He- no,
if
there's
he,
no
if
way
he
he
does,
can.
he'll die.
Yes.
Like
Yeah,
he
they'll-
can't do that.
No prison, you're dead.
Yeah, I think he knows that too.
No prison, you're dead.
Oh my
You
god.
think they talk about him on Tuesdays?
Maybe they're like, should we kill
Yeah,
him now?
We're rising.
They say, what do you say? This
So,
nah, he's
John.
fine. John's fine.
He has, what has
Did
he
it-
revealed?
what did he say?
A briefcase.
Yeah,
He's fine.
yeah.
A briefcase. It has a microphone. Whatever.
Whatever.
Oh my god.
He mentioned the meetings.
Fuck, we gotta switch it to Wednesdays now.
yeah.
I'm busy Wednesday.
Oh well,
So funny.
guess we gotta keep it.
Oh my god.
Someone's just watching, and the actual CIA agent watching this video. He said what?
Dude, he revealed our secret club.
Bro, Tuesdays.
Fuck.
Tell me
Oh my god.
I was gonna bring biscuits again.
Alrighty.
That
That
was fun.
Does the CIA make people disappear? Clooless Reacts. I hope you enjoyed, or we hope you enjoyed. Buy some BBO. Use code Clooless, save 10% off. Like, subscribe, all that good jazz. Bro, what an educational video.
I like
Yeah.
that.
I feel like we were really, really tapped in on certain
Oh,
points.
I
Yeah.
was.
I was.
I
Very,
love
Oh, that was
like,
very
I
cool.
was
it
dialed
went
in.
from like
So was
I
I.
was
Yeah.
dialed in. I
it
was
went from the
very
videos
curious.
you showed us. We were laughing about by
Yeah.
those way.
Yeah, because the way that he just said
I
it
had
was so
TikToks
deadpan.
brain
I have,
rot
I, yeah,
edits
I had
of this
TikToks
shit.
of this guy telling his stories, and it was so funny to like this.
And it goes from funny to like a oh shit.
This is serious, bro.
Yeah.
This
Holy
happens.
Yeah.
Awesome.
what a way to close out the video.
Thanks,
No,
man.
God.
Later.
Goodbye.